This right here is a brand new bikeway right in the guts of Logan Central. This is the very busy Wembley Road, and there's the prestigious and luxurious Logan City Chambers, local government, and directly across the road, brand new bikeway. I'm going to be exploring somewhere new today, but en route there, we're going to go through here. So let's do it. Please subscribe. This is it. This goes through to Woodridge train station, and Charles Avenue is where it comes out, I believe. I haven't actually ridden this yet. This is my first time. There's my old primary school, Woodridge. Woodridge, mate, I love it. And this was my kindergarten special school. This is great, mate. Look. Comes through here, or they could use a whippersnipper a little bit here, but straight through from one crime-filled area to the next. It's a really good shortcut. I'm going to take you somewhere special, but we've got to go through Logan Central. Here we're coming up to the train station, mate. What is this gazebo here? Bus services. What the heck? We're all playing Pokemon. Alright, here we are, peeps. Karawatha Forest. Surprise! So what we're doing here today is I'm on a mission. It's 10 past 4 in the Arvo. I've got just over an hour. I want to show you a couple of the secret spots around Karawatha. This is a brilliant little place. Not in Logan City Council area. It's actually Brisbane City Council. Brilliant little place. I love this area. And I'm going to go show you a couple of the secret spots. So we're here at the entrance. Back there was Acacia Road. This is the main entrance. There are many entrances here. Let's go and explore. Up here we've got Karawatha Forest Discovery Centre, where you can discover yourself. Got some free filtered water. And you can rummage through the rubbish bins too. Alright, let's first fill up on some free filtered water. For some strange reason, I now have to go to the toilet. So at the entry here, big discovery centre, toilets, everything over there. You got heaps of shelters, some more dunnies or thunder boxes as we like to call them. Just loads of green space here. So this is a very nice, welcoming area here. We're going to, let's see, there's so many spots here. I'm not going to show you all the ride-throughs, but I'll take you to these locations that I love. And there's even some micro mini caves I'll take you to. There's the very beginning of Slacks Creek here, the actual Headwaters, and loads of other places. Let's go. Alright, let's go this way first. So we'll track it around along the eastern fence line, and yeah. Okay, straight up there is a Trinder Park nursing home. You can cut through here and jump the fence. The oldies don't like it too much, so we won't do that. We're going to go up to the Rocks area, but down here is Elizabeth Street. Whenever I come here to Karawatha, I always park down there by the Scout Den. We will go up here. This is called Walabe Trail. We may get to see a wallaby. There's usually heaps of them around the joint. There's loads of mountain biking trails here. A lot of them are unofficial ones, but they're all good fun if you know where to look. All right, you'll see there's a sign here that says Rocks Track, and that's up this way. When I come here with people, I like to take them up here first. It goes up a little bit higher, but this is a great little spot with a great set of stairs. If you're into mountain biking and practicing stairs, here's an awesome spot to do it. So here's the stairs. We will come down them, but I want to show you how you can go up them. Not up the stairs. Here's the beeline going up. There's a log to jump there, just be aware of that. All right, and this is it, secret spot number 1. So this is the rocks track. Now technically it's part of it. Back up there, there's more of it. I'll go there soon. But beautiful, beautiful. I think some form of granite stone. I don't know, it's rock, mate. But the stairs are down here. Let's go down them. But this is my first place that I like to take people when I personally take them on a personal bike tour. All right. Here's the stairs. Geez, I remember once upon a time, like, so terrified of doing these stairs. And I came and practiced those stairs until I nailed it, and now they're great fun. Let me show you another little secret spot. Pretty much no one knows where this is, except for yours truly. And it's literally just down that way. Let's see if I can still see it. Somewhere down there. Where are you? Oh, there it is, up there. Geez, I was a little bit off. I haven't been to this special spot for over 2 years. Whew, okay, made it. Are you ready for it? There she is. Back in the day, when I had a little bit too much coffee to drink, I just once put a brick up on the accelerator and sent it over the cliff. I had enough of my old Ford Falcon, I think it is. I don't know, someone dumped this here many, many moons ago. And I remember once just trudging through this bushland and boom. It's the only car wreck that I've ever found in Karawatha Forest. So if you're the owner of it, here is where it is. The cops can't find it, so I found it for you. Anyone know what make it is? I think it's a Ford Falcon. Goodbye, my precious. I'm just going to show you the next part of the rocks track. Down that way there are some water towers. We'll go down there soon. And the rocks track goes over here. There is a track for walking, and that goes down this way. That's actually really cool to do. You can easily head on down, and in about, I don't know, 10 minutes you'll be back at the car park. Over here is a bit of a nice rocky area. They've put 2 benches here to sit at. Now, of course, you can go all the way around up on top of the rocks. There's not much of a trail here, say, for your bike, but you can walk down there, push through grass a little bit. Over here as well, you can literally just go down around here if you have your bicycle. And I'm just showing you around this little rocky belt. You can go down there, you can go over here. Look at this, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Next to this big old log. It's pretty hard to take your bike through here though. Oh. Yeah, I might have to ride over it with your bike. Look, you're really not going to ride here, but at least you know what it looks like, hey? This is secret spot number 3, I think. I'm going to lose count, doesn't really matter. Let me show you some caves. Alright, now it's not for bike, it's just to walk it, but heck, I'm on a bike. Now I don't feel like walking it. Alright, we're going to go down here. This is where I want to show you. You're starting to see these slabs of rock layered upon each other. It gets better than this. We'll keep on wrapping around. Yeah, just beautiful here. Love it. I think I have to go by foot a little bit. Here's another secret spot, a micro cave. Oh, someone brought some lino. In it goes. It's full of mozzies, so I ain't sleeping here tonight, but this is it. Me and my big bicycle helmet. I'll never forget, I once placed one of my secret trail biscuits here, and I put it down here, did a little video, I put $10 into it. Someone came and found it, I don't know who, but I came back about 6 months later. I was just trail running, and then I saw simply stacked up on the rocks there were the words, "Thanks, gel," made out of sticks. Someone did it out of sticks. It made my day just seeing that. So here we are, micro cave. I think there's another one just a bit further. Who says there are no caves at Karawatha? By the way, there used to be, back in the pre-60s, my readings are that there were some caves, and it's down by the quarry. And I'm going to take you to the quarry very soon. But there used to be a whole system of caves, and when they dug out the quarry, they got rid of the caves. Oh yeah, here's the second one. Actually, I think this is where I left the trail biscuit. Hang on, look at this. This is where I left it. Hitel. Hitel? What? Screw that, let's fix that. There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, let's not forget an underline. Whew, that's better. And now I'm going to show you a place that's absolutely going to blow your mind. I am standing right now. Can you see this gully? And it all leads on down there. This is the very headwater of Slacks Creek. This is where it all begins. Now, she is dry as a bone, but have a look down here. It all catches right here, trickles on down, and then she simply meanders over here. It's actually quite nice when you come here after a bit of rain, but then you see it all flowing. But now she's dry as a bone, brother. Okay, it all goes down there and goes down into that gully, and it goes all the way until it merges at the conflux with Scrubby Creek, and then it goes all the way into Logan River and obviously out into the Pacific Ocean. So this is it. The headwaters of Slacks Creek. I've actually followed it. I wanted to do a series just like my Scrubby Creek journey, of where Scrubby Creek began and where it ends at Logan River. And I actually started doing a series here, the journey of Slacks Creek. I pretty much just made it all the way down to Compton Road, down near the Muslim school or church or whatever it is down there. It goes underneath, and I was going to follow it. I just did one, but I've never actually edited it, let alone gone back to do the subsequent journeys. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of these years I might finish it. But this is where it all begins, folks. Yep, pretty cool. Ooh, sun's going down. Yowie's coming out. All right, let me show you some of these water reservoirs here. Here's a big one that you see from all around Logan City. Let's just go down here first. So this is the tower. Anywhere in Logan City, if you're looking towards this direction, you'll see this thing right at the top of the hill. I think this is the highest point here at Karawatha. I believe so, in terms of the summit. She's a big one. Let's just show you around. And sometimes, I don't know, it pumps or something. I don't know if it's on the timer. You'll go past here and you'll hear absolutely loud pumping of water going through the drains here. And it's really, really super loud. I just, you know, I had to wear earmuffs. Next, let's go and see what I like to call the water prison. It's just a little bit further down from here. Let's go. I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. Oh, it's so soft. Who would have thought mulch is soft? All right, here's something. There's something else. Down here is the water prison. I'll take you on a little tour. Back in 1984, Logan City had a great need for water to be held in one centralised location. The mayor at the time, nobody can remember his name, decided this big rectangular structure would be the ideal receptacle to hold such great volume of water to hydrate all of Logan City's constituents. They picked this location here because it is indeed hidden and discreet from every peering eye. However, there are the odd daredevils that seek to climb up these stairs here and go to the roof of the water prison. Hence, the local government has put up a sign here that says, "Welcome to Karibee Reservoir. This is a restricted area. Upon entry, you must adhere to the speed limit and report to the site officer administration and sign in and notify the site access officer of your arrival." I told them I'm coming, but they still didn't want to open up the gate. Up at the top here, there is a gate. You can try. Well, actually, you probably could. If you're a bit of a climber, you can sort of go around, go doot 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 doot. Now there's a road here, it's a service road, but it goes all the way to Compton Road. You can actually go out that way. There's a entry exit point over there, a bit of Slacks Creek you can see there, and go for a swim in its sludge. This water tower is pretty cool. We are going to be going, where am I going to go? I'm going to take you up to another secret location, and we're going to visit the quarry next. Let's see if we can duck and dodge the cops and the rangers that often go there. I'll tell you more about that when we get there. Let's go! All right, and this little spot here is called Balliana. I wonder who put that little sign up there. Anyways, this is another little high point. The quarry is just over there. If you're on mountain bike and you're a bit more daredevilish, this is called the 3 drop. I'm a little bit too old to be doing that now. In some videos before that I've actually put on this channel, I've done it, but I'm not really into jumping anymore. I don't want to break my bones, and I don't want my wife to get angry at me for breaking my bones. Yeah, so you can go down that way. We're just going to go down this little slippery slope. I'm actually going to film it going all the way down. I haven't been here for ages, but we'll work our way down to the quarry. It's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy this little run. All around here, I'm not showing you at all the many different trails you can ride your bike or just hike to explore. Karawatha Forest is fantastic, but very hilly. All right, it's been a while. Okay. Nothing crazy, let's just it's very loose as a goose, as they say. When I get my new bike, I'm going to come and tear it up around here. It's going to be great fun. Oh, they have covered this up a little bit. That's great. All right, this is where we go, peeps. Down here, where it says access is prohibited. Oh, okay. Oh, it's been a while. I hope I don't fall. The quarry's down here. You. Okay. Actually, thank you, Brisbane City Council. Here we are at the very prohibited quarry of Karawatha Forest. Absolutely beautiful place to come for a swim. Only problem is, if they come around, as in the boys and the girls, they like to give out little pieces of paper to you called fines. You're not allowed to go for swims in here. Heck, you're not even meant to be in here at all. A couple of people over there. It's a spot where people like to jump, and this is just a fantastic spot here. It's really crazy, you know. Brisbane City Council, they say this is prohibited to come here, whereas Daisy Hill Forest has their quarry. They're like, mate, go for it, go for a swim, drink as much as you want, just have fun. Here, they want to give you a fine. The reason for it is the stupidest reason at all. They do not want to risk anyone who goes in here and either dies from drowning, or they also say that the water here is filled with poison and noxious substances from the days back in the 60s when they were mining here, doing sand mining, and they don't want to carry the risk. That's the stupidest reason. This is an absolutely majestic spot to go for a swim. And this is why the gates and the fence here, they get cut open every time by the locals. Council come here and they spend like about $20,000 each year just re-fencing. But the people come the very next day and snip it open because they're like, mate, we've been here swimming for ages. And then I think council just started making it prohibited from something like, I don't know, 2000s or something like that. I don't think it's always been prohibited. I could be wrong on that, but people have been swimming here always. This is the local swimming hole for the locals here. They swim at Daisy Hill Forest. Why the heck can't they swim here? You know, it's the stupidest rule that they've got here. But just be aware, if you're going to come here and swim, okay, maybe if you see the council and the police, you better start swimming that way. All right, let me show you somewhere else. Now, I haven't done this for ages, but I used to ride this ridge line here. It is a bit risque. But let's see if I still got it. I may fall. Oh, yeah, I kind of got sketched out. It's actually deeper, so that I used to be able to do that. Oh, sandy. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get out of here. And let's go up to some other place. Now look, as I said, back in the 60s, they dug this out for sand mining and sand dredging, apparently, to build a lot of the roads and infrastructure that we had around here that they needed rocks and stuff for. One of the things that I've read, and I really cannot find any information, and no one really can, but apparently there's a bit of a hint that there used to be some form of caves all around here. Is that true or not? I don't really know, but that's some readings of mine. But when they dug out this big quarry, they actually demolished all of the caves that were here. So I would have really have loved to have seen those caves, but they aren't here no longer. Something that is here though is, I think this is going to blow you away. A bit of a throwback to some of the operations that were taking place here back in the day. There is a little bit of a historical structure left behind. I don't know if I can still go down here or not. Let's just see. Yeah, man. Let's throw my bike on the ground like a Kmart bike. Look at this. I once did a little video on this on my channel. I was just using my little handheld phone. But this was all overgrown. But check it out, they have actually cut this right down. And this is what we got now. I left a trail biscuit here once upon a time. My understanding is that this is a structure that was once in place for some sort of cable machinery for getting the rocks to and from the quarry. You know, sort of like the cable system, and they got the carts going back and forth. That's what this would have been in my estimation. Okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. You've got this whole structure here. It would have had some kind of a roof up on top, I believe. Well, maybe this is it. Maybe that's the roof. Any snakes? But that's it. That's another secret location. It's no more very secret because, man, they've just opened it right up. And you can see this, and you can see that cheap Kmart bike. And it's also interesting, like you've got all these timber log retaining walls right here. You got the upright support there, just all going there, holding back that dirt. Yeah, I don't really know where the cables would have gone. I'm estimating down this way. Yeah, how it would have all worked, I don't know, but there's no pictures, nobody knows nothing. Everybody's dumb. I asked Gemini and ChatGPT and it's dumb too. Just try to show you one other secretive location, if I can remember where it is. The sun's going down, I can't be bothered finding it. Just a little bit further in this bushland, as if you know where it is by me pointing to it. But I once trudged through here. I've literally trawled through every part of this amazing forest land. But something that I did find here was there's an interesting causeway out of concrete right in the middle of this space. I don't know why it was there. There is, when I say causeway, it's an interesting piece of concrete slab, and it's like very weird that it is actually constructed there. So yeah, there's that, which I won't show you in this video. So let's go. And if you need some new jocks, there you go. All right, I have found what I was looking for. In the middle of this pretty dense bushland, here it is. This is it. Now you might be saying, whoop-de-doo, Johnny boy, who really cares? This is very fascinating to me because what you got to understand is right here in the middle of this sort of, it's pretty overgrown type of area. Whenever it happened, at some point, undoubtedly the crew from Brisbane City Council, who knows when, they decided to lay some concrete here. Check it out. Right here. Nowhere else have I ever seen this kind of thing around in Karawatha Forest, where just there is this strip of concrete. Now there is a bit of a lagoon there. There is a gully here. This is sort of like a, I don't know, you could call it a dry creek line. They felt the need to actually put this strip of concrete right there, and that is highly unusual to me. Oh man, I just feel the need to walk all over it. Look at this. Yeah, reminds me of when I located 75 Miles Dam. Yeah, I've put a whole video up on my Off-Track Explorer channel. 75 Miles Dam. And I was walking on the edge here. But anyway, this is in Karawatha Forest. If you want to, you know, try to find this little itty-bitty concrete, I don't know, channel, whatever you want to call it. It's actually not too far from the quarry, which is over in that direction, as if you can tell which direction I'm pointing in. Anywho, this is another secret location. I'm glad I came back here because this is pretty nice. Like, I could literally go to the toilet over here, no one will know. Now, something else that is of interest is there is an underpass here. This is the Gateway Arterial Road. Underneath, this connects the areas of Stretton and this area over here at Karawatha. You get all the people walking under here, or bikers, depending on which side of the neighbourhood you live on. This side here is the nice side. That side is not very nice. I'm just joking. This is another location. It's not really secret, but it's one of my favourites. You can see where we were at the big water tower there. Here we are at the summit, the rock summit. This is the beginning of a very gnarly mountain biking trail here called Happy Joy. And it starts all the way up here and goes down there, and it is rough and gnarly as. There's a couple of tricky sections there. I'm a bit too old to do them, but I've actually got some videos where I've flown down here when I was in my prime. We'll go down soon and just take it easy. Just got maybe one or two more spots to show you, and then we're gonna call it quits. But first, coffee. Oh, I love this. Whew. Here we go. I think this is a Victoria capsule. They're actually really good capsules. This on, and let's get it boiling. There we go. So how you been enjoying this ride with me today? I hope you have. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy this. This spot, by the way, is the pick of the spots. Like, if you ever come out to Karawatha, make sure you come up to the rock 100% worth it. All the way over there are mountain ranges. You can actually see Cunningham's Gap over that way towards Warwick direction, Mount Lindsay, Mount Barney. You can see all of that stuff, Mount Flinders. It's just a pristine spot to come and just contemplate and think about all of the bad choices you've made in life, or all of the good things that you're grateful for. That's important too. What's important is coffee. Stay caffeinated, stay hydrated with the good stuff. I think I still want to take you to, let's see. There's just so many spots here and only so much time left with the sun. It's setting like crazy. And it's renowned in here, legendary, that there are yowies at Karawatha Forest. So that's why I come on the bike. I can skedaddle. I still want to take you to, I think, 3 spots if I can. One is this strange sign that's in the middle of Karawatha for some unknown reason. I've done a video on that once, but we'll see if I can track it down before it gets too dark. Another one is, Poet's Rock, where you can write a poem, roses are red. Then there's this other place called, what's it called? Fungus Hill? Fungus? Shroom Town? I don't know. It's a place where they've built all these rocks on top of each other. I don't know why. It just reminds me of mushrooms. I'll see if I can find that, and then that's probably all I can show you here. Lots and lots of good places, and I hope I've just given you a couple of good ideas and places for you to search out as to their locations. Coffee's almost ready. Here we go. Simply magic. Yeah, this capsule is really good. The crema on here, oh man, I'd actually pay $5 for that. All right, there she is. That is a beautiful cup of joe. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I know I plug it quite a bit, but these things are simply brilliant. The Alton Nano. Hey, just FYI, I'm getting sent a brand new version of this, and it's called the Alton Minnow, their brand newest one. It's even smaller than this. It's more expensive, but it's smaller than this. It's about 2/3 of the size. Like, that is tiny. And the battery, this is 7,500 milliamp battery. The battery on the Minnow is 9,000 milliamp. That is crazy insane. And thank the Lord, it makes a beautiful cup of joe. All right, let's go to the next locations. I'm just going to take it easy. It's getting a bit dark and I'm not as young as I used to be. So just nice and easy. No crazy jumps or anything like that. There's a jump right here, but I don't have the confidence anymore, to be honest. I just haven't done it for ages. Plus it's dark. It's scary. This is so gnarly, this, so rocky, that way is called the Clinch. We'll go down this way. This is pretty funky here. Oh, nah. Can't do it. Can't do it no more, brother. I'm shamed out. Shamus. All over your kablamus. Okay, this is dark as. Jeez, I should have come here earlier. Now, I don't know how this will come out upon the Action 5 cam, but this is even too dark. Like, for me to clearly see, my vision is crap here. Hey, I'll just show you something here. Over here, right here. Can you see that run down there? There's a big canyon here. It's a death jump. So, if you've got guts and balls and the rest of it, there's a big jump here, jump over to the other side. If you feel up to it, whoosh. Not me, brother. Okay, it's getting a little bit too dark for me to find that sign, but literally this is I forget the name of this track here, but it's literally just beyond there. You keep going for a bit and there's a strange sign just in the middle of that bush. Actually, what I might do, I might just play a little bit of the clip when I found it. It's just odd where it is, just plonked there in the middle of nowhere. I've never seen this before. Are you ready for it? That is an old sign. Brisbane City Council, the riding or driving of any motorcycle or other motor vehicle of any kind upon any part of this land, any part, is strictly forbidden. Offenders will be prosecuted by order of the town clerk. So very, very interesting. Hang on. What the heck is that? Did you see that? They're just down there. I can see two eyes. They're just like... Oh, look at there. There we go. There's Billy. There he is. He's jumping away. Billy! Yeah, so that's that strange sign. Okay, I still want to make my way to Poets Rock, so turn on the bike lights, getting dark, and I'll see if I can find that little Shroom valley. It's weird, so I do have a torch. Yeah, let's go those last two locations and then that'll be us. Here we go. Woohoo. I'll just turn this bike light off and show you something. I've got a torch in my hand. This is a torch that I'm going to be reviewing, but this is a Trustfire TC50 torch, and she is a little ripper. So first of all, it's got downward lighting. Look at that. It's magnetic on the base. I can't attach it to anything. There's nothing that's made out of steel here. Oh, geez, it even goes brighter. Holy mackerel. And then it has a throw light. So if you can see that, this is a throw light. This is low. That's medium. And that is high. It throws it up to 1/2 kilometre away. There you go, Poets Rock. And it has a floodlight. Now this is its moonlight in flood mode. That's low, medium, high, and then this is 5,100 lumens. Sheesh. And this can last for, I think it's about 2.5 hours at this lumen setting. It is insane. So there we go. And then it just goes back to moon. So pretty insane, right? So this is Poets Rock. And it's pretty scary here, as you can see. Poets Rock is a pretty crappy spot. I don't know what the significance of it is. One poet once came here and wrote a poem. It started like this: roses are red, violets are blue. I love mountain biking, how about you? Ooh, I always love mountain biking too. Sorry that I can't show it to you. Oh yes I can, look, this is broad daylight. It's a bit of a higher spot, but you can come and once again contemplate the choices you've made in life. If you've made it this far in the video, well done. I'm going to show you something now, something that's going to blow your mind. What I also came out here to test, this is part of a review that I'm doing. It's this thing. Okay, this is a night vision binocular. It's from the Sigman company, and this is the C&V Pro, and I've just been sent this to review, and this thing is absolutely insane. 4K. I reviewed one of their previous ones, the CNV01, and this thing is next level in terms of quality. Let's turn it on. So screen turns on, and then it has daylight mode. It goes into 4 different settings of infrared night vision. And what it has at the front, it has an infrared light, and you can barely see it. This is meant to be used at 50 plus meters in distance. So right in front, it is pitch black darkness. I can turn these lights on and off. I'll just leave them for the time being. And then through here, I can adjust the focus. There it is. and that is coming up absolutely crystal clear. Like, that is absolutely phenomenal. Anyways, stay tuned for my review on this. This is next level and it's absolutely sensational. What I can see here is crystal clear 4K quality. You can take photos, you can take videos, and you can even view this on Wi-Fi through your phone. Simply brilliant. Yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm just going to take a couple of shots with this as part of my review. And yeah, I got one more location to take you, and that's it for tonight. All right, let's keep punching on. One last spot. I hope I can find it. The place of the shrooms. Yeah, you can't dilly-dally after dark in Karawatha. I've seen some pretty strange and inexplicable sights over the years here. In fact, I've got the chills happening right now. It's crazy, mate. Just joking. Karawatha Forest. It's fantastic. It only gets better when it gets dark. You know what? I've actually missed it. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. But then again, it's dark, mate, so I can't see everything. I've missed the turnoff and I've kind of gone way past the turnoff. So it is what it is, mate. I'm back on Walabe Trail, kind of heading towards Trinder Park Nursing Home. I'm going to be going out Elizabeth Street past the Scout Tent, and that's it. So I'll put in a little video right now of the little Shroom Valley, just so you've got an idea what it's like. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. So how cool is that? Yeah, so there you go. What do you reckon? That's a pretty cool place too, right? Okay, anyways, let's just get to the exit point. Here we go. This is Elizabeth Street. Once again, thank you very much for joining me on this adventure. Catch you on the next one. Yeah, Woodridge, mate. Woodridge. Coming up to the Woodridge train station. Woodridge is a pretty funky place to ride your bike at night. I'm kind of thinking about doing a video where I ride my bike through the most dangerous parts of Woodridge. What are your thoughts? There's quite a few places that are quite life endangering. So I don't know, I thought that might make for an interesting video. Let me know your thoughts if you're keen on seeing that. We'll head up probably the most dangerous streets where there's all gang activity. I might not even survive that video. Yeah, good old Logan Central, mate. Logan Central. Oh, there we go, got a trail biker. Man, I'm gonna do that now.